Happy Tuesday, everybody. I am your homegirl hostess, TyraLen. Thank you for tuning in right here on TyraLen Tunes In. Shout out to the RDU Live platform. Of course, as always, Cam, Rastaa, and Richie. Hey, y'all. And always Oak 93.5 for having me. Love it here. This is my second home, I would love to say. I love coming here. So, thank y'all for tuning in. I'm so happy to see y'all. It's been a month. It's been 30 days exactly since my last interview. Shout out to Donovan Harrell. He has a beautiful voice, beautiful music, and we had a great show. So today on TyraLen Tunes In, I will have Rastaa in the building. He's on his way. You know how superstars are. They take their time, and that's okay with me because when he comes in, we're going to have a great show. I wanted to chat with y'all anyway because I missed y'all so much. If you're listening in your car, make sure you travel safe out there. And if you're watching us on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, hey, y'all, I'm so happy to be back here. This is a call-in show, as always. You know, I love to talk to you all. I love to talk. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at Tyra Talk Too Much. You know, shameless little plug. But, you know, I love to talk to y'all. My favorite shows are always when the audience calls in and talks with me and talks to the artist. So the phone number is 919-899-9305. 919-899-9305. I have learned how to work the phones. So make sure, put me to use. Put the skill to use. Oh, hi, Rastaa, come on in. We're just starting. I literally just cracked the mic. So happy to see you. Go on over there and get comfortable for a second. Yeah, sit anywhere. Get comfortable for a second. It don't matter where you sit. In the middle. Yeah, it's about you. It's your show. Let me go ahead. Your mic is hot. How you doing?
I'm chilling.
I'm so happy to have you here.
Sorry for being late. My apologies. Y'all know I'm usually not late.
No, you're not late. But I was saying, you know how stars are. They got to take their time.
Nah, it's not even that.
No, it's okay because
I'm usually not late.
It's okay. No, you're a businessman.
Yeah.
And I can't see you because I'm short. I'm sitting down today. But we here, right?
Yeah.
We gonna look at each other over here. Okay, cool. Yeah. we got it right
you can
here.
See part of me. You feel me?
Yeah,
I can
see the top of your. It's like have you seen Home Improvement where the neighbor you can only see his eyes?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
like you look like the neighbor right now.
Okay.
Like we never. I still don't know what that man looked like. Did they ever show his face?
They sure did it. Home Improvement is classic too. That's good.
A classic. They never showed his face.
They don't make shows like that no more.
They don't. They definitely need to get back into the art because, you know, Tyler Perry is tearing it up with these scripts, honey. He need to get these scripts together. They be like, you need to find a man.
Tyler
I'm going
Perry,
to
that's
find
what
a
you
man.
want to talk about today. Lord Jesus.
No, I'm not going to talk about Tyler Perry because he's doing his thing. I want to talk about you.
Word.
That's exactly why I called you here. So I don't know if 60 minutes, I actually only get 58 minutes. I always make that thing.
58.
But that's okay. That's okay because I want to fill it all with Rastaa. I'm so surprised I've never interviewed you before.
Nah, you interviewed me before. You wildin'. Now you chirping. Yeah, you definitely interviewed me before. One time.
I've interviewed you. Oh, yes, I did. I interviewed you at Icy the Boss's
there you
event.
Go. I was like, there
we go. Click.
That was a minute ago, though.
That was years ago.
That's so crazy.
That was years ago. That's when
so
Icy
crazy.
was putting on those full-fledged competitions. That was a competition show.
Yeah.
That was a competition show.
Still
Oh, my
tight about that.
gosh. Shout out to Icy.
Yeah.
Shout out to Icy the Boss still putting on events. You
For sure.
coming a long way.
For sure.
Like crazy. I definitely want to get into the evolution of Rastaa. I want to go from the beginning. We're going to hit on your activism in the independent music community.
Okay.
For my people.
Yeah.
And
So brother number one.
Yes. Yo, like you put on and then you do it for yourself. You do it for others.
Yeah.
You're a father.
Yes,
you're
sir.
just out here. You're so multifaceted.
You know what I'm saying?
And I just love that about you. Like spiritual and peaceful, but you're also like this rock star
For
and businessman,
For
and
sure.
let's dive into it. Let's go.
For
So,
sure.
y'all, I love Rastaa. I know Rastaa, but I'm gonna let y'all get to know him. So, Rastaa, tell the people what's going on.
Man, y'all know what the fuck going on, man. King Slime first
Wait,
slime.
we are not.
Rasta,
Before
Rasta,
you
and
before you
all
keep
that.
going,
Yeah.
this is a radio. You cannot curse.
Oh, you right. I'm tweaking. My
It's
bad.
okay. It's okay.
My bad. I gotta get used to it. My fault.
Yeah,
Okay.
we live. We on the radio.
We good.
So, okay, so go again.
All right. You know what's going on. King Slime first slime. Rasta, and all that. I'm here with my girl Tyra. You know what I'm saying? Long time homie, long time friend of mine and of the brand. Is just an awesome person all around.
Thank you.
But yeah, I'm here to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? To talk to y'all out there. Let's see what we're gonna get into. I got a show coming up too. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sure you're gonna get all into that. So I ain't even,
Hey,
you know
we all about you. I like to start at the beginning, but
For sure.
I really want to have a conversation because when I ask these questions, like, oh, tell me about you and how
Yeah,
you started
yeah.
and how you. I always ask the first question. It's always my first question, so you have to get the first question.
Uh-huh.
How did you begin, and when did you know that being an artist was for you?
I could never recall a time that I didn't know that. So I couldn't tell you when it started because I never like had any other aspirations for.
You was born a rock star.
Yeah, I was born a musician. You feel me? Like the whole rapper, rock star, all that. That's later down the line. But you know, I grew up playing piano and playing drums, and like I was a traditionally classically trained musician.
Really?
Yeah.
You went to school?
Yeah, I started being trained on the piano when I was like 3 or 4 years old.
Wow.
So I played like pretty much my whole life, and I started playing the drums around the same time. So I've been trained like for like 20 plus years. So
I never knew.
exactly.
Why
Yeah.
why are you keeping it hidden?
Because I don't know. I feel like it's in the music. Like I don't know. I feel like it's there. I feel like if you see me perform and you seen the way I run my band and everything, you could tell that like I have a musical background. That it's not just like, oh, he know how to rap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I
you're
feel like
quick with the band. You kill it with the band.
Yeah, so and that's the other thing is like even with the band music, like people don't know that I'm the one. I have to translate all them songs to band music, like, and I make most of the beats. So it's like I'm doing like both. You feel me? Like, so yeah, whole thing. But yeah, like I said, I always knew I was gonna be an artist. Both my parents is artists. I grew up seeing like that's what we do pretty much. Like, you know, I remember when I was like 6 or 7, they would ask you in class what you want to be when you grow up. It will always be musician, artist, performer. Like it will always be the same thing. So
What was their response when you said that so confidently? I'm sure.
they mixed bag. You feel me? Mixed bag. I got some teachers that was definitely like, oh yeah, I could see it like automatically. You feel me?
Yeah.
And then I got some people that's just like they gotta see it to believe it. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like my initial personality isn't very like, look at me.
No,
I don't have that.
Yeah, you're like that's what I said. Multifaceted.
Yeah.
You can flow in different spaces.
For sure. But I feel like when people like hear perform or hear like they expect you to be always performing. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, no, that's something I do. You know. But so I think like sometimes people just be taken back a little bit like by the personality versus the personality on stage, like, you know. But
they don't think that people can separate themselves.
It's
like
so
that.
weird though.
I was like, I've been in the house. For real, I've been in the house for 7 days straight, y'all.
Oh wait.
7 days straight. I only went out to get like food and stuff.
And that's the thing, but people would probably think you outside all the time.
I'm outside all the time. I do not talk. I know my name is Tyra Talk too much, but when I get in hermit mode, I love being alone. I just realized that. And so it's like people they can do that.
Yeah. Yeah, like it's okay. And it's natural to do that. Like I feel like especially I know we done went off on a tangent, but I feel like especially these days with social media and stuff, like people get so caught up into this character of a person.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And like they stick you in this character, and it's like as soon as you not that, it's like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
And it's like, no.
No.
I'm this too and that and a little bit of that and some of that.
Yeah, I know how to be quiet, y'all. I know y'all don't know that, but I really do know how to shut up, okay? and I love to. So I love that multi. Fastity. Is that the word?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's a word now.
Hey, it's my show. I can say
word
whatever
now.
I want to.
It's a word now.
I love that. So let's dive into it. So you knew you always wanted to be an artist.
For sure.
So how did you transition into kind of taking over the North Carolina music scene?
Well, man, look, it's a long story, but hey,
I got time.
So like I said, I grew up playing piano. So like my first songs, I was really singing at first. Like my dad was a singer. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Is a singer. He has a reggae band.
Really?
So yeah. So like I grew up pretty much like impersonating my dad. You know what I'm saying? Like playing the piano and trying to sing. Mm-hmm. And my singing voice was not great.
I was about to say, we never heard you sing.
My singing voice was not great. You know what I'm saying? It's better now. Like I could hold a note or two, but back then it was not it. You know what I'm saying? But I was still writing songs, still working on keys, and then eventually like it turned into like making my own beats, and then eventually turned into rapping. But when I graduated high school, I started a record label with my homie Brandon Williams. And this was in 2009, 2010. I'm old. You know
it's
what I'm
okay.
You know
listen,
what I'm saying?
I'm not telling my age.
Hey, yeah. Okay. But anyway, it was back in the day. Would you say back in the day? When I graduated high school, we started a record label. We signed a few artists, you know what I'm saying? Most notably Young Swift, I think I was managing him when I was like 18, 17 years old. So that was like my first confident boost to like negotiate like an actual contract with some money on the table and be like, oh, okay, I could actually do this. Like, because before it was just like, let's see if it worked. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But once you saw that confirmation, it was like, hold up, okay, we might got something. Mm-hmm. But the weird thing about success is like when it happens too fast, it's like, what do we do with this?
Yeah.
What do we hold up? So like it went left. It went left very, very quickly. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? We was young. We was in business that we had no experience with. So it went left very quickly. I took some time off. Mm-hmm. I traveled. I went to learn like a lot about art. I worked with a lot of photographers, videographers, producers, engineers, like one-on-one. I was just booking sessions with people and being like, look, I don't know you. You don't know me, but like teach me what you know.
Wow.
And just seeing how long I could do that for. And when I felt confident in that, then I started a brand new company. I think I want to say, I don't even know the years, but a while after that, called Pope the Music Arts Group, which eventually changed to Rastaa the brand, which is what's now. And yeah, so I started doing events. I started doing events in like 2018, maybe 2017, maybe before that 2016. I don't know. It was a long time ago.
Yeah.
But and I started doing events with my sister as the host and my homie as the DJ, and my brother, well not my brother, but my brother Nick News 3 AM. He was also hosting the shows with me, and we started this in like 2013, 2014, 2015, around there. But slowly, just like, I seen it change several times. There was several like years we couldn't do nothing because ain't nobody had no money, and then we had to save some money and then come back, and you know what I'm saying, we going to Charlotte, we going to Atlanta, we going to New York. We just trying to build this thing, like,
that's crazy.
Not even knowing like what it really is, but knowing that it needed to be done. Like, because what I noticed when I went out here to like try to be a rapper or like try to be an artist and get my own music out there, none of the venues in Raleigh was rocking with rap. Like,
really?
You know what I'm saying?
I'm
like,
say really, like, I don't know.
Yeah,
that.
Like, so now it's so crazy. Like me and my peoples that came up, we always talk about this, how now like there's so many rap shows, like there be 3 rap shows on one night. That's unknown
unnecessary.
Of and unnecessary. but
unnecessary. Actually, it's very
both.
necessary.
It's both.
It's very necessary.
It's both. I mean, but I just feel like, at a certain point that wasn't happening, and I remember that. You know what I'm saying? And the only way we was able to get into shows was to be like, look, I got this many tickets already sold because I'm about to put 16 people on this show and we gonna sell it out. And then like I started, you know, working with venues that I could and just slowly building that relationship. But this whole time I was working on music, I just wasn't putting nothing out. I was like trying to perfect my craft. I was trying to get better at it. You know, I wanted to be like the same way I took my time to be confident with the business, I took my time to be confident with the music. Like I was like, I ain't putting out until I feel like it's the best.
Yeah.
Like, you know, so, you know, I had music like stacked up for a minute. I think 2021 I released my EP, my debut EP, and then I dropped another one in 2023. And now we about to drop another one in 2025. Hey. And we about to go on a little run with this one. So I got a few on deck, few in the cut, you know what I'm saying?
And we're going to talk about that new one. The new one that's coming out.
For sure.
BTW. He got me hosting his album release party. I'm so excited.
For sure. Yes, sir.
Yes. And thank you for putting me on. I think you were like, honestly, one of the few people with a platform to let me host.
Yeah.
You had an event in Charlotte.
Oh, yeah. I forgot you hosted my Charlotte show.
I think that was one of my first. I hosted in Fayetteville, but that was one of my first intros into the music scene up here. Yeah. Because I moved here in 2017. Right. And you were one of the first people to give me opportunities. So thank you for that. Because I'm right where I belong. Behind the microphone.
Exactly.
So shout out to you.
Yes, sir.
Businessman, artist, holding it down. So you went on that crazy. Like, I never knew any of that about you.
Yeah.
That how you've been like so heavy in the streets all this time.
Yeah, because I feel like, I don't know. I like to talk about it, but I don't.
No, we need to hear it.
Yeah.
Why don't you like to talk about it?
Just because I just like being focused on what I'm doing now. Like, you know, going through my history is cool, but I just be like, what am I doing now?
But you know that's your resume. That matters because now we see you. We see the fruits of the labor that it's like, oh, he just popped out. No, he did not.
Right.
He's been doing this professionally for a while.
Yeah.
So like you building relationships with the venues, you building relationships with other artists. What have you learned in the process?
I think I learned a few things. I think the venues, like, and I'm gonna give artists some game. The venues is the most important thing. The relationship with the venues is the most important thing. The relationship with the DJs, the radio personalities, all of that is important for sure. And probably neck and neck. But I tell you what, the venue is the most important thing, bro. Because if you got a relationship with a venue, nothing could really stop you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I mean that for whatever. I got venues that are just performing venues that I done use for parties, that I done use to record in, that I done use to shoot podcasts in, that I done because like it's an unlimited resource. You know what I'm saying? And I advise all artists, no matter where you perform at, like even if you an opener, I don't care if you there for 5 minutes, find the owner. Find a bartender, get cool with one of the bartenders that will introduce you to the owner, whatever. You feel me? Like, I'm about to do a residency at the Poorhouse, and the only reason that happened.
Poorhouse?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I wasn't even supposed to say that, but it's okay.
Exclusive.
But the only reason it's like that is because it's a 10-year relationship of me being like, look, I remember it's so funny. I'm sorry. I'm getting.
No, this is for you.
It's so funny. It's like it's so funny. Is recently like you know how Facebook shows you your memories.
Yeah.
Right. And like so I done had the same Facebook for so long, so my joint go back like years, right? And so I ended up seeing the first show I ever did at the Poorhouse. It was during the day, right? That's number one. It was during the day. It was on a Wednesday. Terrible. And it was like 12 to 4, 12 to 3.
Oh, you was hustling. You know people was at work.
And they charged me like $300, $400 up front. You know what I'm saying? And this is how our relationship started. This was 10 years ago. You know what I'm saying? And I just kept coming back. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I seen that email. I went to go look for the email because I was like, there has to be an email chain to this. Look for the email. I didn't even sell enough tickets. They was like, oh, well, we going to have to look at other dates. But I kept doing it. You know what I'm saying? I kept coming back, like, and I kept supporting the venue. I was there every week, like, look, what's up, y'all? No, I just came to see the show. You know what I'm saying? But it's about building that relationship. That's what I'll say. Number one is building a relationship. Now, building a relationship with artists, you gotta be careful.
Why?
You gotta be careful because I say this. It's very weird because art is a very weird thing to make business. Because it's art. It's not really business.
And people can misconstrue it.
But it's also like, how do you, because like art is so personal. Yeah. When you work on art with somebody else, it's like, how is this not my friend?
Yeah.
Right?
Yes, because you do form a bond. Because it's like creating a baby.
That's what I'm saying. We worked on this thing together.
Yeah, it's a baby.
So it's like, so now I can't even look at you as just like a co-worker or a business associate, but that's really what you are. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Now you my brother. Now you my dog. Now you my best friend.
It happens.
You know
fast.
what I'm saying? And it's like, oh wait, and now I'm expecting things and anticipating things that ain't really happening because this ain't a friendship. You a coworker, which is cool. You feel me? Yeah. But I just feel like, especially like artists, especially new artists, we just gotta be careful. Like, I just treat everybody like they are acting. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Don't put any sauce on it. You know what I'm saying? Don't put any of your own input into how people are acting. Let them act how they act and accept them for that. You know what I'm saying?
Don't take it personal.
Yeah, don't take it personal. Like, oh, okay, like, if someone shows you where they at, that's where y'all at. Like, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing else to talk about.
And let them only show you one time, baby.
Let them only show you one time. Not even one.
That's too many.
Yeah, that's what I just said. Not even one.
That's too many.
I need once I see a hint that you could get the one, that's it.
Yeah, that's too many. That's play.
It. Yeah, and I think that's the old man in me because the patience is gone. Okay.
It's more just to focus, like you're about your business.
Yeah.
And we do not have time to play.
Yeah.
We got kids.
Yeah.
Well, he got kids. I don't got no kids, but I need shoes.
There you go.
We do not have time to play.
The kids need shoes and Tyra needs shoes.
Yeah, so we do not play about our money.
I'm weak. Okay. No, that's a fact though.
Let's go ahead and jump into a song. I want to play Papa Joe.
Okay, let's do it.
What's the story behind Papa Joe?
Man, Papa Joe is funny because because I had this line in my head like randomly that the first line of the song was like, smack a mic like I'm Papa Joe. Yeah. I got extra smoke. That first line, I had that line in my head, smack a mic like I'm Papa Joe. I had that line in my head forever. And and of course, I thought it was funny. You feel me? Like, I was just like, that's hilarious. Mm-hmm. And I never thought I was going to use it in a song. Mm-hmm. Like, I was just like, yo, that's hilarious. And then I got this beat, and I was like, and as soon as it done, I was just like, smack a mic like I'm Papa Joe. And I was like, oh, I guess it's being used. You feel me? Like, and
so just making art for fun.
Yeah, this was literally like I was in the studio, like I said, I was finishing up the music that's about to come out in the next few weeks, and that's about to follow that. Mm-hmm. Got a few projects coming out. I was working on that music, and I was just like, man, I like this beat, I'ma just rap. You know what I'm saying? So it was really just like, let me put something out there, let me have some fun. But I definitely love this song, and it was on Hot 97.9 too. So shout out Coco.
Hey,
yeah.
Shout out Coco. Hey girl.
For sure.
Okay, let's get into Papa Joe by Rastaa.
Smack a mic like I'm Papa Joe. I got hella smoke, hit a lick, that's a stamp. I need an envelope. I do a show, pick up a bag, then I gotta go. All about my salsa, ain't no verdict in this audio. Y'all too savvy. What these on? I got magic flows. I'm a unicorn, bunch of mini-me's. They need uniforms. I'm a one-on-one, and that's on any form. Put that on my soul and on my kids. 10 toes when I'm sitting on biz. I got sauce and I got a lot of it. It's rap, but it's nothing like this. Back in the day, I kept the dope in the couch.
so lit. You so lit, Rastaa. That was Papa Joe by Rastaa.
Yes, sir.
Am I right to put you in the alt rap category? Do you not want to be genred or?
I don't know, bro. Like, I really don't know. I don't know.
You don't know?
Yeah, like alternative rap. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
I mean, I definitely consider alternative. I don't even know if it'll be considered alternative rap though. Like,
okay, what would you call it?
I think it'll just be alternative. Like, I think it'll just be right there. But also, it's like, it depends, and that goes into like the music like that's coming up. That I kind of like genred it per project, because that's kind of what I was noticing. Is like, yo, I make so much different types of music. Like, maybe I need to more focus like on one thing at a time, just to make it more digestible. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't know. Alternative music, I guess.
Okay.
You know what
I
I'm
just
saying?
didn't know, because I say, how would I describe you? I would say alt rap.
Yeah.
And so I want to make sure I say it right.
Yeah.
While I got the man in front of me to be like, don't call me art.
Nah.
How do you feel about them trying to box up black artists? Like I said, you do give off this rock star vibe. You got a band.
Yeah.
I love the way your fashion is when you come out on stage, and how you put your shows together, who you interact with, and who you choose to collaborate with. So like, how do you feel about them even trying to put you in a box?
I mean, it's whack. You know, I'm gonna keep it real. It's whack. I just feel like, you know, especially artists, like if anybody should be able to do what they want as far as expression goes, it should definitely be like music artists. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like we're only hurting ourselves by thinking like artists can only make one type of music. Like we missing out, like the listener. You know what I'm saying?
Beyonce.
Yeah, because we got them thinking the same thing. Like, oh, I can only make rap. Now we ain't never get to hear so and so's funk album that they was really supposed to make. You know, and like I feel like expression should never be limited for sure.
I agree. And we can circle back to the with the rap in the venues here in Raleigh.
Yeah.
How do you think they like got out of that and realized that this was first off, we know how to act.
Yeah.
We are professionals. We are creative, and we do bring in money.
Yeah. I think it's a combination of things. I think it's part of what we was just saying, that like I think the genre just got so big that it didn't matter anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like it took up so much of the market space, and there was so much demand for rap music, rap concerts, rap artists, you know what I'm saying, black artists in general, to be a part of something that it was like, now y'all are missing out. You know what I'm saying? We kind of turned the table, like now y'all are missing out. And then also it was like black people started being like, okay, I'm about to turn this house into a venue, and I'm gonna take over this building over here and turn it into a venue, and this barbershop is gonna be a venue at night. And when that started happening, then like the venues also started seeing the decrease in the money, because now people are going here like, oh, I'm gonna just go here and drink and vibe out and da 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 da. And I think it's a combination of both of those things. But what I will say is, and this goes into like what you wanted to talk about with the music and the EP and da da da, is like, me personally, like where I'm at, I had to really stop competing. That was like my biggest downfall. And I didn't even realize this until like a month ago, maybe. Like I'm gonna keep it a whole beam with y'all. I really realized this a month ago. And I've been had the idea, but I just didn't know how to like. It was up here, but not up here. You know what I'm saying? Like it just wouldn't come out yet. And like the music and the whole EP release, and why I'm doing it the way I'm doing it, and why it's free and it's a limited space and it's an intimate space, is because it's like I'm not like a lot of these artists, and I'm not saying that to say like I'm better than.
No, say it like that.
No.
Okay, let me not interfere.
Nah. I don't even mean to say I'm better than. I just feel like I got to focus on what people like for me, and the people that like what they like for me. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not no longer going into anybody's space and trying to like, oh, carve out my little corner. Nah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is the space. It's with me. Yeah. And if it's not, then that's cool. But I just ain't got to be a part of it. You know what I'm saying? But I think like that is a concept that I just arrived at. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's like, is so simple but so genius at the same time. Like, why am I competing? Why am I trying to impress the people that are already impressed by you?
You know what?
You know what I'm saying? Like,
we live in that time, this time where validation is like necessary to move forward. Even on social media, if you don't have a certain number of followers, you're somehow not deemed important enough. When it's really not even about competing. It's about finding your individuality, what makes you special, and then coming together, you know, to create something. Yeah. And so once you, like, I'm glad you had that epiphany, because what are you really competing for?
That's what I'm saying. Like, that and you know one of the things that made me realize it is like working with people and seeing, like, doing shows with them, and then seeing, like, the numbers ain't changed. Like, the same amount of people was coming whether I put this person and this person on the show, that person and that person on the show. The same amount of people was coming. You know what that means to me? I mean, they coming for me.
Yeah, and we know what to expect. We know that you're going to give a great lineup. We know that, first off, the food. I talk about that all the time. The food, honey. You showed me another platform show that got food consistently, and not just, okay, go for yourself. Okay, the vendors, you're giving out opportunities to vendors. You always have great venues, up to like quality venues, and then you yourself put on a show.
For sure.
So yeah, like when you find that sweet spot and you just know that you're gonna do what Rastaa does no matter what. Yeah. Like, you just rest in it. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's cool, because can't nobody do it like you do it.
There you go.
But everybody got their own flavor, their own vibe and stuff. So
there you go.
I totally get what you're saying with that whole not competing stuff. Because like I said, I'm auntie now. Like I'm not competing with the young girls. I'm not competing with the other radio hosts. Right. I'm not competing with the Instagram girls. I can only do what I can do. Yeah. And this is what you're gonna get.
Yeah. And it's more about embracing what you got. Like, a lot of times as artists, we so worried about, like, dang, why ain't X amount of people supporting me, instead of just being like, dang, these 30 people that support me, I'm about to go hard for these 30 people. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm about to go hard for these 10 people, whatever. Like, you know, and that's why, like, the next EP, the one that I'm releasing at the show, like, I'm not even putting it on streaming. It's gonna be on like a phone flash drive. So you plug it directly into your phone. You play straight from the flash drive. So it's literally like,
you taking it back.
I'm taking it back, but I'm literally building the community. If you care enough to plug in the music to your phone and listen to it right then, that's the type of people that I want to talk to. You know what I'm saying? That's the people that's really invested in the music and want to help you on your journey and want to advocate for you. You know what I'm saying? Not the people that's like, I could play this and just skip through it and stream it and it would be playing in the background, whatever. Nah, I want the people that's gonna be like, look, I want the music bad enough that I'm gonna plug it in my phone right now.
Yeah, we know it's gonna be quality.
I'm gonna plug it in my phone right now. So, and just building that community, because if it's like that, I know we're experiencing something different. We're in this walk together. You know what I'm saying? Just like that was the effect that CDs had. Is like, before burning and stuff came around, you knew if you had that CD and you met someone else that had that CD, they're like, oh, we on the same type of time. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what I'm saying. You went out and go buy it. So it's like, if you a Rastaa fan, you know what I'm saying? Or if you like my music and you got that flash drive on you, plug it into your phone, whatever, and you see somebody else with that, you gonna be like, oh,
we here.
We part of the same. We in the same thing. You feel me? And that's how you build something special and hands-on that's not like non-tangible. You know what I'm saying? You could see it. You could touch it. You could see it growing like one by one, you know? And that's what I want to build I want to build that community following, you know? And that's what I've been trying to do the whole time. But I just had the wrong approach, pretty much.
It's okay. You have to work it out.
Yeah, testing, what's it called?
I don't know.
Come on, what's it called?
I don't know. I don't know.
Come on, it's like, try it. I forgot. I'll remember it later. It's the gas. Don't worry about it. I know. It's the gas.
I know what you're trying to say. I was more so leaning towards, I'm listening to you talking, I'm thinking like the art of the rollout is classic. Yeah. What you're doing. Like, you're taking it back, and like that whole community building. Yeah. Before we had social media, that's how we got to meet our artists. You know, they used to come out and touch the fans. they'll go when their album is up. They would go to the store and fellowship with the fans and have these intimate listening parties.
Yeah.
So let's jump into the album that is coming out. The EP.
Yeah.
Is an EP album.
I mean, you call either one.
Okay.
See, this is my thing with that. Do you know the difference? Because I feel like there's no difference anymore.
I think an album is like 12 songs and the EP probably.
See,
like
I've heard that, but that's not true.
But I don't know. I think an album just takes it. I don't know, man.
Because it used to be
both.
that an EP is 6 to 8 songs. An album is 8 to 12, right? And then they changed it to like an EP is anything over 6 and an album is anything over 12. But now people are releasing like 30-track EPs. So I mean,
think
I'm like,
an EP
what's the...
is simply a snack.
I think an EP means the record player plays at 33 RPM.
See, that's
You getting too technical, Steven. Like we don't need you too technical.
He's right though, but it's like that.
But they don't know
that don't apply when everything on streaming. You know what I'm saying? But
I think an EP is like a snack. It's like here, this is what I'm working on in the meantime till I drop this dinner. I got dinner in the oven, but you know, in the slow cooker. But until the meantime, here goes some chips.
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't know. I consider everything I drop an EP. Okay.
Well,
I know people say it's an album, but whatever. Yeah.
All right, we gonna listen regardless.
Yeah, it's a double disc EP though. So it's 2 different projects in one. The first one is called West Side Slime. And the second one is called Futuristic Slime. So it's 2 like completely different vibes pretty much. The West Side Slime, I kind of made this because like, you know, I'm originally from the West Coast. Like, even though I live...
Didn't know that.
Yeah, even though I live on the East Coast, I'm from the West Coast. You know what I'm saying?
Welcome.
So, yeah. So, I'm with... So, I wanted to, like, you know, not tap in, but give a little bit of, like, where I fell in love with rap at. Because most of, like, my early rap history is West. You know what I'm saying? It's like being a fan of like Snoop and Keek the Sneak and Mac Dre and Mr. Fab and E40 and all that. That's what I grew up listening to.
Down.
Yeah, that's what I grew up listening to. So I kind of wanted to tap back into that, but do it my own way. So that's West Side Slime. And then Futuristic Slime is kind of tapping into like the futuristic era of music. If you remember, there was like a big wave in Atlanta when like Future was coming out and YC Rags and
I was in college.
Exactly. When everything was fruity color, Mr. You know, you know what I'm saying? When everything was
classic times.
Classic times for real. And if you in my age range, then you know why that's like a historic era because we was outside. Okay, things was happening. You know what I'm saying?
Just barely legal.
Yeah,
just barely.
getting down. Okay, getting down. Ask your mama about them blue dolphins, okay?
Listen.
Exactly. But anyway, so that EP is kind of a reference to that era. So you know what I'm saying? So it's 2 different vibes, but it's all fun music. It's all like, you know, lit music, but it still has my messages in there. It still got the medicine and the candy like I always do, you know. But yeah, so I'm excited to drop it. I'm excited for people to hear it. I'm doing a small vinyl collection of it, so there'll be like 5 different vinyls for it. Limited edition, be selling that. There'll be the flash drives, the mechanic ones that you can plug directly into the phone, selling those for $5. Again, this album will not be on streaming. It will be nowhere on streaming. So if you want it, you got to DM me. You got to hit me up. Go to the website. Whatever you got to do. You could go. It's going to be in a few stores too. You know what I'm saying? So you can, it's gonna be in some. I know.
Okay, wait. I have to ask: is it gonna be in the Poorhouse Record Store?
Maybe.
You got the mic. You might as well just.
Maybe it's gonna be in a few different places.
I think that is so cool.
It's gonna be in a few different places.
The process of you even getting it into stores shows you being a businessman.
Yeah.
You being a well-rounded artist.
Yeah.
How do you keep that up? Like, which one is harder to do? Businessman, artist? You think you need to be a businessman to be an artist, or how do you balance?
I look at it like this, right? So, like, I look at it. I'm gonna use a sports analogy, right?
Oh Lord, I hope I can keep up.
I know. And it's not. I'm gonna just use a sport. Well, it's really just about being great at anything, right?
Go for it.
I feel like if I want to be the best basketball player in the world, right? And part of being the best basketball player in the world is having the most championships. That's what people will say, right? And in order for me to be a champion, I got to find a perfect team. I got to find a great coach. I might have to train a little harder. I might have to go study with that person over there. I might have to go take a few years off and go to Europe and learn some new things that they don't know and come back. And it's like, I feel like it's just being willing to make whatever adjustment to be great. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? I won't say one is harder than the other. I would just say if you have a opportunity or a willingness or a desire to be great, you gonna have to adjust. You know what I'm saying? And it's never gonna be doing one thing. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah.
It's never gonna be doing one thing. That's not how greatness happens. There's no way. You know, and I'm not saying that's art in business. That's gonna be art in videography. That could be art in dancing. That could be music and whatever. But it's never gonna be one thing. You know what I'm saying? That's not great. You know? Like that's just, is simply put, that's just not great. So I feel like you gotta be willing to make adjustments, put yourself out your comfort zone. You know, there was a time when I knew nothing about business. You know, I was just like freestyling. You know what I'm saying? But when I realized I knew nothing about it, and I realized that was part of the road that I was gonna take to be an artist, that I was gonna keep running into situations where business played a part, a major part, then I had to go learn it. You know what I'm saying? And that was it. Like, it wasn't even, I never thought of like, oh, I'm going to be a businessman, artist. No, like, it just, you know. But once I started doing the business, it's like I fell in love with it. You know, and then I was like, oh, I want to have 5 businesses by the time I'm 30. And like, then all these other stuff started happening. But the initial push was just like, this is how I become great at this. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I see this business element. I see the creativity element. I'm going to have to learn a little bit about branding, a little bit about marketing, a little bit about distribution and promotion and how to connect with people and how to build, like, or pay someone to do it. You know what I'm saying? Either one. You know what I'm saying? Or pay someone to do it.
Listen, you do it till you can pay somebody to do it.
For sure. But it has to be done.
It has to be done.
That's the key. It has to be done.
That's right. So when you're like on the business side, you got your hands all over this project. You're doing vinyls, intimate listening sessions. Again, going back to the art of the rollout.
Yeah. And then we have the residency following it. So we gonna perform the music for
that rolls right from the last question into this. A residency. Yeah. Like, you're dropping too many gems. Like, I hope you guys are watching and understanding that this man is taking a hold of his career.
Let's go.
In the craziest way, and doing these things that people have done before, but they haven't done in a long time because they're constantly changing how to get to the top.
Yeah.
So what you're doing is very different and very special. A residency. Okay, Beyonce. This man said, catch me every week. So let's talk about, how do you get to a residency?
Man, it was, you know what's crazy though?
What?
I'll tell you. I didn't even realize the shows was lining up like that. The Poorhouse hit me up like, oh, we need something for this day. I'm like, okay, cool. I got you.
They called you.
They called me.
At this point, do you see where networking gets you?
Oh, my God. Yeah, that's fact. They hit me up like, we got this open date. Do you want to do something? I'm like, cool. So this whole thing started because they hit me up, and then my homie Mark Bravo, shout out to Mark Bravo. He's from DMV area. He hit me up like, I'm trying to do a show in Raleigh, and I was like, oh, this is perfect. You know what I'm saying? We could do a collab show on this day, like So that was the first show. Like, we locked that down, like, okay. And then I was like, you know what? I got my annual show every year, the Slime Ball Awards, so I'm gonna add that in there. And then I got my other annual show, the Last Supper, I'm gonna add that in there. So then it was just like, oh snap, all these shows like line up. And then the talent buyer over at Poorhouse, shout out to Jonas was like, you know, this is kind of like a residency. And then I was like, and then my girl kind of pointed it out to me like, you're doing a residency. And I was like, what? And it's so crazy because I was already having this conversation with a venue in Chapel Hill called The Pitch that isn't open yet. It's opening in like mid next year.
Wow.
I was already having this conversation with them about doing a residency sometime next year. Don't really know, but it was just an idea. It kind of started to slow down, like, you know how people are excited about an idea, and then it kind of be like,
yeah. Once you figure out, I don't got time.
Right. It's kind of started to slow down, and then like right after that, they told me that, and now I'm trying to work on another residency for the next album in a different venue in a different city. But we'll talk about that later. But yeah, so
We don't got later. We only got 12 minutes.
oh, but the next time I come is what I'm saying.
Okay, about to
Yeah.
say, go on, dish it now. Drop
And
it,
I
drop,
wait,
drop,
she
drop.
trying to get all the gems.
Yes, I am. I want
my
all the tea
God.
for this show.
Yeah, so the residency is going down October, November, December, 3 shows. I'm gonna announce the dates at the release party. After the release party, I'll post a flyer for all 3 dates. The tickets will be available. There is like bundle deals if you buy like 1 ticket all 3 shows. It's like cheaper. I think it's like
Nice.
10-15% off. But yeah, so we'll be using those shows to promote the album. We'll have merch at all the shows, the USBs at all the shows, the vinyls at all the shows. So yeah, we trying to make this thing stretch, and then we gonna take like a month off. You know what I'm saying? Then we'll be back with a new EP, do it again. You know what I'm
Rest.
saying?
Okay, rest to rejuvenate.
For sure.
So you have EPs waiting. Like, are you waiting for the rollout?
Yeah, I got. I'm gonna show you when we get off. I'm gonna show you on my phone, but I got at least 8 EPs sitting on my drive, probably more.
That sound like 4 albums right there.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you just make all this music. You write, produce,
Yeah.
and then you arrange the music. You write the music
Yeah.
for the band,
Yeah.
arrange it.
Mhm.
Wow, you just all over the freaking place.
I know.
I love that.
It's insane.
So in this space for this project,
Yeah.
what songs can we hear that reflect your real life right now? You know, art imitates life. Are we going to hear any songs that kind of let the audience know you personally?
Yeah.
Kind of get into your business a little bit.
Trying to get in the office. There's a few. You know what's so crazy? Like, people want me to talk about my life so bad. You feel
Yes.
me? But it's like,
It's for me, just your love life.
of course,
Because I love your love life.
of course. Shout out to my baby.
Hey, girl.
Yes. But you know, I'm a very personal person, number one.
Yes.
But I do give a few windows and glimpses and updates and stuff like that. But I do have an EP coming out dedicated to my love life later.
Yeah.
So
That's probably going to be the Valentine EP.
you'll get you. You're so smart.
Is it? I guess.
But yeah, so you'll get that story.
Okay, great.
You'll get that story then. But
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
there's a few glimpses of like where I'm at, what I'm thinking. One of the lead singles, well, is gonna be the lead single off the EP, is called "What's Good," and that's kind of a update to like where my mind state is at. You know how you hear people say like "What's good," and it's always like "What's going on?"
Yeah.
And like, it's just a song about how like it used to be like "What's good?" And I'll be like "Nothing, chilling," and now it's like I don't even ask that question no more. I ask about like, where's your mindset? Where's your vision? I don't want to know what's good. I want to know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? What's up? You know, and that's just, you know, a statement to like say that like the growth is there. You know, things are changing. The mindset is changing. The things that I'm looking for is changing. The things that I'm observing is changing.
Yeah.
You know, so there is a few songs that's like, you know, give you a little, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Just a little change.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But my thing is like, I love leaving stuff for just me. You know what I'm saying?
have to,
I love
you know?
experiencing my life and just having the experience and not turning everything into like, oh,
content.
this is a song. Oh, this is
Yeah.
a spectacle. Like, nah, this is my life, man.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So I just try to walk that line, you know.
You know, you got to keep something for yourself. You know, you give
sure.
your audience something. We'll take what you give us. But again, that's another problem with the world now.
Yeah.
We think we know people because they show us stuff.
Right. Exactly.
Like, I show you anything. I
That's
want
what
you
I'm
to see.
saying. That's
I was
what I'm
just crying
saying.
5 seconds ago, but I'm dancing right now. I'm
right.
not going to show myself
It's like-
crying, but I
it's
am going to show
like-
myself dancing. You
It's
know?
like everybody is watching everybody else's highlight reel
Yeah.
and then comparing it to their real life
Mm-hmm.
and being like, damn. What's wrong with me?
Nothing. Nothing is wrong with you.
They only showing you the good
Only
parts.
showing you the good parts. And it's only 1 minute on your story.
That's what I'm saying. It's 24 hours in a day and 1 minute on the story.
I just showed you 60 seconds of a good
Right.
time.
You trying to compare 60 seconds to 24 hours. That's your
Honey,
problem.
Yeah. You got to do it for yourself. Got to do it for yourself. Rasta, you have had a good show. I haven't even got to play any of your songs. I got like 6 of your songs right here.
Okay.
You guys are gonna have to listen to it because I gotta talk to this man for as long as I have him.
Hey, it's lit.
I have to talk to him for as long as I have him.
Yes,
so,
sir.
shout out to you again for the artist rollout. I think that's really cool what you're doing, taking it back. Do you have any advice for artists who are trying to find their individuality, get their voices heard, and even tap into their own brand and business side?
Yeah, I do.
Besides the advice you already gave us, I already told you everything.
nah. But real quick, I do gotta say I gotta come back up here with the artists from the residency too.
Please
so
do.
we can all come up here.
You
and,
all are
and
welcome.
promote. But yeah, you let me know when's a good time for that. But
yeah, you're welcome.
But
I'm always on the RDU Live Show playlist show every last Tuesday of the month at 6:00.
let's go.
Take it over.
Okay, for sure. I'm wait. Shit, we'll be here next month. So yeah, my advice really is to find what you love to do and find the people that love what you love to do. You know what I'm saying? Love them. And that's it. You know what I'm saying? That's the recipe, you know? And like the things that are for you are for you. You ain't gotta force nothing. When you stay focused, it feels good. When you know what you after, it feels good. When you got a plan, it feels good. You got to keep doing what feels good. Take the path of less resistance. You know, if it's pushing back too hard, it's time to make a right or a left.
Right.
You know, and take all L's with confidence. Take all L's with the same confidence you take the wins with. And have faith that everything will work out in your favor. Pray daily. Pray hourly. Pray as much as you can. Pray over everything and everyone that's around you. Protect yourself. Stay alert, head up, chest out, boots on the ground.
Oh.
I knew you was going to do it.
I'm so predictable. I can't.
I knew you was going to do it. I
predictable.
literally said that to see if you was going, whoa.
I'm so predictable.
I got my boots on the ground.
Where them fans at?
Yeah.
Where your fans at?
Yeah, I don't know where they at.
They better be at the residency.
Yeah. Oh, the tickets. Look, we got 3 tickets left. So
3. Wait,
3.
Wait, I didn't even get to
3.
Wait.
We got 3 tickets left. I had to
Put
add.
my name on the list.
I put 30. I put 35 tickets up there. I think I checked it the same night I announced it. It was 27 was gone.
Wow.
So then I put it up to 45. And now we got 3 tickets left. So
do you know how beautiful that is? Well, like you
Yeah.
said, that community building, knowing
Yes.
that if I got 30 people who always gonna support me,
Yep.
it's 30 people in your face
Yep.
telling you good job, great job. That's
Yep.
one person a month
Yep. Yep.
telling you good job, great job. That is a beautiful thing.
Yep.
To know that you're building this community that's consistent and safe
Right.
enough to keep coming back to.
Mm-hmm.
And when people feel that realness, they'll connect with it.
Right.
And it's
that's,
growing.
And that's why you gotta feed it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't wait to drop the music. You gotta feed it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to grow, you gotta feed it.
I love it because I love to eat.
Okay.
No.
Oh my God.
Okay, we got about 3-4 minutes left up in here. I've had a beautiful chat with you, Rasta.
Yes, sir.
Always. I've learned so much about you. He plays piano, y'all.
Yeah.
And he is just an incredible businessman. Let's go down the line. Make sure these people know where to follow you, how to keep up with every event you got coming on, and where to catch your residency.
For sure.
Let's
For sure. You can find me online, Rastaa Slimy, 2 A's, 2 Y's, on all platforms: Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. I don't know what else I'm on, but you search it, it's up there. TikTok, I think. I don't really post on TikTok, but you can
You
follow
gotta
me.
get on TikTok.
I know, that's what everybody say, but
Yeah, you got to, hunty. Just transfer everything over.
I'm waiting on just everything.
Transfer it over.
But yeah, you could buy tickets on the link in my bio, really. But on ticketspice.com, on eventbrite.com, on thepoorhouse.com. Any of those places have my tickets right now. But if you go to my bio, you find a link to everything. You can also follow my brand page, Rastaa and Friends, RSTAA FRIENDS. You could follow them. You could DM them about any shows. If y'all want to get on shows, artists, if y'all trying to get on the show, send a DM to Rastaa and Friends. Send your stuff. Send your product in. We do have a little submission fee, but it's worth it. You get an interview. You get to perform live. You get to be a part of Media Day. You probably get to come up here and talk on the radio. Look, it's worth it.
It can happen, and that's how I find my people. That's exactly it's that networking. That's how I find my people. I'm like, anybody know any artists, or people will call me and say, hey, Tyra, I know someone. And I go to these shows, I meet these new artists, I hear these new sounds, and I'm like, I have to talk to you.
There you go.
I have to. So take heed to that. Like,
For sure.
Someone has a platform, they want to share it. Here's a man.
For sure. And we got Slime Ball Awards coming up real soon in November. Just putting that out there, you know what I'm saying? So get ready to vote, you know what I'm saying, for your favorites. You know, we trying to break the internet this year. Last year we had, I think, 38,000 votes or something. We trying to get it to 45, 50 this year. So.
And shout out to RDU Live. We were
y'all were nominated for sure.
So thank you for that. Okay. So this was a beautiful show, y'all. Before they cut me off, I'm going to go ahead and speak fast. I'm your homegirl hostess, TyraLen. Thank y'all so much. Make sure you check in with me next week at 6 p.m. I'm going to be talking to Mac the Black Sheep again. He's got a new album coming out. So, as always, I'm your homegirl host, TyraLen. I already said that, but you should know that. I love you, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.
Woo. Shout out Mac the Black Sheep. That's my dog.
Yes.
That bag, get through. And your 40, what you cooking, G? I'm a boss up like Montana. Pour my pain in a phantom. Tryna do my crown in a phantom. Paranoid ass. Still don't trust no one. Like I got asthma. Still ride with my pump. My daughter won't need for nothing, and that's on my soul. Linked up with all of my slimes, we talking about gold.